Hi, seniors. This is Dr. Muggy Koza.
And Mrs. Hobbs.
We just wanted to talk with all of you about some of the next steps that we would like you to be aware of as you transition into the college setting in the fall. We are so excited to see where your adventures take you, and we want you to be prepared. First, let's address senioritis, which we all know can be a crippling disease that strikes high school seniors. Some of you may be feeling unmotivated, overwhelmed, all of those things that we would expect. We know that the only cure for senioritis is graduation. Please remember that we, your counselors, and your teachers, including your advisory teachers, are here for you to support you until you make it to the finish line. We can't wait to celebrate you in May. So let's finish strong. You only have 6.5 weeks to go. A few things that we want to remind you about. Colleges are going to see your final transcript. This transcript will be sent to your chosen college based on the school that you enter on the graduation survey in May. Please remember that these final transcripts are usually sent out sometime during the first 2 weeks of June. So as you have made your college decisions, just know that colleges will continue to reach out to you to tell you that they need to see that final transcript. Let's give this time. There will be a mandatory student and parent graduation meeting happening on Monday, April 3rd. If you have a last name with the letters A through K, please plan to come at 6 p.m. Students with last names L through Z should plan to come at 7:15 p.m. We, your counselors, look forward to seeing you there. We will host Senior Day in Post-Grad, where you will be invited as seniors to come down to complete your graduation surveys in the Post-Grad office. We will have an awesome candy bar set up for you, and you can stop by anytime between 9 and 2 p.m. to complete this really important graduation survey. If you don't complete the survey, you will not get your cap and gown after graduation rehearsal, so we really need you to come down and complete the survey this day. Senior checkout will be happening on Tuesday, May 16th. There will be assigned times based on your last name, and we will post more information as that gets closer.
All right, guys, so some of the things that we're going to talk about next have a specific focus on college and steps that you need to take to transition to college in the fall. I know some of you are not planning to go right into college after high school, but this might pertain to you at some point, so please hang in there. At the end of this presentation, we'll have a couple things for those of you who may not be going to college or might not know yet what you want to do. For those of you who already know that you are attending college in the fall, one of the most important things, if you have taken concurrent enrollment classes here at Grandview anytime between 9th and 12th grade, it's important that you send those scores to your chosen college. Keep in mind this is optional as far as if you do not want the colleges to see those scores and you don't want the credit for it, you don't need to send them. But if you want credit and possibly get credit for classes that you don't have to take in college, you have to officially send your score. So this is not something the college can access, and it's not something that your counselor can do for you. If you are still taking CE classes, so concurrent enrollment classes this semester, we would advise that you wait to do this step until all of your grades for your concurrent enrollment classes are official on your transcript, and I'll talk to you guys and show you how to do that in a moment. But if you are not taking any concurrent enrollment classes this semester, you're already done, you are welcome to do this step now. So most of the concurrent enrollment classes that you guys have taken at Grandview are through the Community College of Aurora. However, there are a few through Arapahoe Community College, some through Pueblo, depending if you did it through the CCIC. So just keep in mind where your courses are coming from. Your S number is going to be the same regardless of which college or community college that those courses are at, but the login pages, you'll just have to go to the specific school to get the transcript for each one. So I'm going to show you guys Community College of Aurora just because it's the most popular one. What you want to do is you want to get to the My CCA page. So you can just Google My CCA. There's the website on here, or you go to the community college's homepage, and there will be the My CCA. You can also, for Arapahoe, it's called My ACC. So pretty easy to find either way. You're going to sign in. This is what it will look like. Your S number, again, make sure you put S in front of the number. If you don't know your S number, you can either look back at your emails at the Panda Docs that you signed for college credit, because your S number should be on that. You can also go to L104 and talk to Miss Gallagher, and she can tell you your S number as well. Password, if you know your password, great. I know most of you probably don't, so then you would just click that need help with your login at the bottom, and it goes through some steps. It asks for your S number, and then it will end up texting you the temporary password. You can go through the process of creating a new password. Once you are in, you will see this homepage. This looks the same for the other community colleges, just different color schemes, but you will see where that yellow arrow is, it says transcripts. So you want to click on transcripts. A window will pop up and give you the option to order official transcripts or view unofficial transcripts. What I would suggest that you guys do is first view your unofficial transcript. You can do that at any time. You could look at it now. You will see your classes on there. Even the ones that are currently in progress are going to be on that unofficial transcript. However, you won't see a grade. So you want to wait until every class on there has a letter grade, and that is when you can go ahead and order your official transcripts. Colleges like to get it all at once, so that's why we said if you're taking concurrent enrollment classes this semester, to go ahead and just wait until those grades are finalized. I would check end of May to see if that has been finalized on your transcript. So once that's the case, you can order official transcripts. Once you do that, you'll get to this page, and if you look at that green box towards the right, it'll say order transcript. You can click on that, then it will prompt you to put in the college that you want to send your transcript to, and it will also prompt you to pay for it. So you do have to have a credit card ready, and then it will charge you for the transcript that you send. Once you send it, just so you guys know, it does go to the correct department at that college automatically, so they will get it and then they will process it, and once they've processed it, you will see it on your student account as far as what the class is transferred over for. One thing I would recommend as well is, we'll talk about orientation here in a little bit, but when you go to orientation, likely your transcripts, your concurrent enrollment classes will not be processed yet onto your college's transcript. So it would be a good idea to go back to that page that has the unofficial transcript, print that off and bring that with you to orientation so that the advisors know what classes you've taken and they can kind of help you figure out so you're not retaking the same class.
Great. So now we are going to talk about how to send official AP score reports to your chosen college. Remember, just like with concurrent enrollment, this is also optional, but if you do want to or hope to get college credit for your AP exams and classes that you've taken, you have to send an official AP score report to that college. Again, we as your counselors will not be able to do this for you. This is something that you have to initiate as the student. This score report will include AP classes and exams taken this year. Once you decide where you are attending school, you will need to designate the school on your College Board account. The next screens are going to show you where to go on your College Board account to do this. And this is something that you can do now and update as needed through June 20th. So if you're still not totally sure of where you're going to go to school, but you have a fairly good idea, it would be best to go into your College Board account to set the school, and you can make changes as needed. These scores will be sent in July after scores are released. So from your College Board account, you are going to click on the My AP Classroom over here on the right-hand side where that big orange arrow is pointing. And then this is going to be the screen that you should see if you have not yet said where you would like to send your official AP score report for free. And just in this gray box here, you can start typing the name of the school that you would like to receive this report. Again, scores will be sent in July. You can update this screen as needed through June 20th, but we do encourage you to set this as soon as possible. So if you're waiting until May 1st, that's totally fine when you've made your decision about where you are attending school, but please do this sooner than later.
All right, some other steps for admitted students. So one of the most important things for you guys to be doing as you're deciding where you're going to go to college is make sure that you're following the necessary steps to complete your enrollment and make sure you're ready for classes in August. When you are thinking of what those steps are, some of the ones that are most common for most schools would be confirming your enrollment. So that is telling the college that you want to go there. Again, you have until May 1st to do this, but you want to let them know. And some schools will also require an enrollment deposit to be made at that time. The other thing would be housing application. Again, sometimes comes with a deposit as well, but filling out that application if you are planning to live on campus in the dorms. Signing up for orientation, that is something that we'll talk about a little bit more in depth, but that is something that students need to do in order to choose their classes for the fall semester. And then accepting or declining FAFSA money. So if you filled out the FAFSA, again, looking at that, deciding, do you want the money, do you want the loans, work study, all of that, there are actions to be done. And then additional scholarships. So many colleges have additional scholarship portals set up. So once you decide where you want to go, you can go into your portal and access some of those, and make sure to look at those deadlines because some of those deadlines are coming up rather quick. So where to start? So you've decided where you want to go to college. What is next? So the first step that we would suggest is finding the admitted student page for your college. So the college website, they should have a section on there that will say kind of the next steps that you need to do. We have made a folder on Schoology that we'll show you here in a second under your senior seminar course called College Transition Resources. And we have some direct links to these pages for the most commonly attended schools. So CSU, CU, Arizona schools, you can get those links. Otherwise, if you don't see your school on that, you can always just Google it. You can go to the college's website and in the search, put admitted student, and you will usually find what you're looking for. Next step would be to make sure you can log into your college's student portal. So for college, you will have a student portal. You might have already looked at it after you did your application, but you want to make sure you can get into that. If you don't know how to get into that, look back at your email, whatever email you used for the application, and usually the instructions were sent to you that way. And I would recommend just getting familiar with what is in this portal. So again, colleges, every portal is a little bit different, but a lot of them are going to have information on financial aid, your email for the college, registering for courses, any holds, your transcripts, all of that kind of stuff is going to be accessed through that portal. And then third is just to complete the required steps on that admitted student page and what is listed in your student portal. Keep in mind that there are deadlines. So for example, housing, there might be priority deadlines for that you want to be aware of. Same with scholarships. You will also likely have an email account for your college that's already set up and active. And many times that's accessed through the student portal, but make sure to find out where that is and start checking that email regularly, as they will start communicating with you through that solely. Keep in mind your Cherry Creek Schools email does go away in June. So hopefully by that time, again, you're just using your college email. And then when in doubt, call the college and ask. I think a lot of students are nervous to call the college because it seems like this, big, scary, institution. But keep in mind that there are resources at college. There's a lot of people that are there to help you and they want to help you. And even though you're not on campus yet, you are more than welcome to call the offices and just ask them, hey, I don't know where to find this page, or I don't know how to do this step, or there's a hold on my account. What does this mean? So again, just make sure that you're calling, asking those questions so you don't miss something important. So this is for Schoology. So you will find on Senior Seminar under your counselor, you will find the Transition to College Resources folder. And on here, like I said, there are links to the admitted student pages for the various colleges that students most likely attend. So find your college. If it's on here, you can click, it'll take you directly to that link. After this presentation, hopefully you'll have some time to do that and start looking at those next steps if you haven't already. But again, if your college is not on this page, I would Google the college, go to their website, and search admitted students. This is just an example of one of the pages. So this is CU Boulder. This is their admitted student page. So you will see their steps, and you can actually click on these steps to do it or to learn more, and it kind of walks you through what it is you need to do. And then orientation. So I mentioned briefly that orientation is one of the steps that most colleges require. But this is a really important step that I want you guys to be aware of. So at many colleges, orientation is where you are actually selecting your classes for the fall semester. And for those of you who aren't aware, when you are in college, you get to choose the classes you take, the times you take them, the days, all of that is up to you, which is exciting, and it's nice to have control over your schedule. But if you don't get on and do it, you can end up in a situation where the class that you want is already full, or the times that you prefer are not there. So it's good to make sure that you are doing this as soon as you are able to. So with orientation, like I said, that's usually where students will sign up for classes. So when you are looking to sign up for an orientation date, again, they usually are all over the summertime. If you can sign up for the earliest one possible, that's usually our best bet, just so that, again, you get in, you make your class selections before a lot of those classes fill up. Many colleges also have online options. So since COVID, a lot of colleges chose to go with online orientation. So I know, for example, CSU has an in-person and an online option. So you can choose what is best for you. Obviously, depending where the college is, you might need to do online, but also in-person has a lot of benefits because you get to meet other students that are going to be in the same class as you, and just meet upperclassmen and get a little better feel for the campus before you start. And then community colleges. If you're attending a community college, there is still an orientation requirement, but that is typically online or virtual appointment. So I know for Community College of Aurora, there is an online orientation that you watch, and then if you need, you can set up a virtual phone call appointment with an advisor to help pick your classes. And that is something that you need to do before you can register. So a lot of times when you're trying to go on and register for classes, there'll be a hold on your account that says you need to complete orientation first. So that is kind of the process before you can register for classes.
Great, thanks for sitting through all of this information about colleges. We know that there are some students out there who may still be undecided about what they would like to do after graduating from college. And we are holding an event, two events, I guess, on the same day, Tuesday, April 4th, during lunches. There will be a community college fair happening in the area right outside of the counseling office, where you can come and talk with representatives from the various colleges here. You can apply, get everything taken care of that very day if community college is something that you would like to entertain. And if you would like to entertain various career opportunities that may be available to you, you can plan to attend at the lecture center. There will be a wide variety of career options there for you. So please plan to attend Tuesday, April 4th during lunches, whether outside of the counseling office or in the lecture center, and we hope to help you get a solid post-secondary plan in action. Also on April 27th at the Cherry Creek Innovation Campus, a career and job fair is going to be held. You can see the variety of opportunities there as well: long-term employment internships, summer jobs hiring, interview skills workshops. If this is something that is interesting to you or you feel you could benefit from, please save the date for April 27th from 6 to 8:30 at the CCIC. Now we are going to give you some time to work on a variety of tasks. We would first like you to complete the CCSD Senior Exit Survey, which you can find on Naviance. Please do not complete the graduation survey. Make sure that you pull up Naviance. You're going to go under the Planner tab, click on Tasks, and choose the CCSD Senior Exit Survey. We will complete the graduation survey with you on May 5th in post-grad as we invite you down to celebrate with candy. Second, if you have more time, please find the admitted students page for your chosen college and start looking at the next steps there. Remember that there are links on Schoology, and if you can't find your college listed there, please use Google or just get out to your college website however you can. Remember, if you don't have a plan for after high school, please make an appointment with your counselor and plan to attend the fairs next week on April 4th. We wish you a great end to your senior year. You've made it, you're making it, you will get there, and we are here to support you. Reach out, connect with your counselor if you need any help, and have a great day. Teachers, please leave this screen up so students know where to find this survey and what they are being asked to complete today.
Thank you, guys.